Good morning, Israel. I'm in Jerusalem. Now you saw me. I want you to see the view. It's much nicer. Welcome to Mount of Olives. We are not on the peak of it, but in one of the best viewpoints of it. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start with that amazing viewpoint, and then I will move to the other side, and it will take you 5 minutes, even less, to show you the other side of Jerusalem. Then let's start with it. Mount of Olives, let's say it's around 800 meters above sea level, 2,400 feet above sea level, but it's divided two places. The Jordan Valley, and sorry about the wind, Jordan Valley and the Judean desert that you can actually see now, and Jerusalem itself, which is just behind those trees. Then let's see what we can see from here. But first, you saw me, I can put my hat on. All right. Oh, well, first of all, you can see the main road from Jerusalem to the Dead Sea, to Jericho. And if you are a Jew, you know that a lot of the Jews, and Jesus was one of them, came to Jerusalem 3 times a year through that area to Jerusalem. Why? Because at Jerusalem, they had this, in Jerusalem, God told the Jews to visit the temple, his house, 3 times a year. Then in that case, 3 times a year, Jesus left Nazareth or Capernaum and reached that area. One of the most beautiful parable was about that road, the road from Jerusalem to Jericho. Remember the Good Samaritan? Today we can actually visit the Good Samaritan Inn, which is on the way to Jericho. Now it's a little bit difficult to see, but the far away mountains are already Jordan, the country. But at the time of Jesus, it was part of Israel, part of Judea. That was Moab mountains. 2.5 tribes were at the place of Jordan of today. Another important thing for the Christians is that not so far away from here, more or less at that village, Jesus actually started his mission as a Messiah. This is the village of Bethany. Bethany in Hebrew, the house, Bet, of the poor people. Bethania in Hebrew. It was a Jewish village. Today it's a Muslim village, or mostly Muslim village, but you can actually visit not only Bethany there. You can visit the house of Martha, the house of Mary, and the tomb of St. Lazarus. Today, the Muslims who adopted St. Lazarus, which was a Jewish guy, and now it's a prophet. Then the village is called Lazaria by his name. Another important thing is that part. It looks like someone set it on fire. The idea was to burn down that army base and the Hebrew University. How should I say it in a nice way? When we found who did it, we realized that they weren't Jews and weren't Christians. I think you got the message. Then in that case, this is the Judean desert, and it's totally not green. Let's move to the other side to see that, to see what's happening there. But before that, I can see it, but you cannot see it because it's a little bit hazy. It's the northern part of the Dead Sea, next to Jericho. And we are talking about the lowest place in the world. When I'm taking tourists, and yes, I'm a tour guide, but you know, it's wartime, there are no tourists. When I'm taking them through that road to the Dead Sea, they actually look at me and say, oh, what's happened to our ears? It's like we are landing. It is. It's 800 meters to 400 meters below sea level in less than 25 minutes. 2,400 feet to 1,200 feet below sea level. You can understand that it's not so easy. That place that I'm actually standing, including the Hebrew University, was supposed to be part of Israel. Not supposed to be, it's part of Israel. But according to the agreement in 1948, everything that you see here was supposed to be owned by the new nation of the Arab Palestinians, because before that there weren't any Palestinian country. It was a region, a Jewish region, with Arabs in it. But sadly, it was occupied. I know that you want to say by Israel, but not by Jordan. Then that, it's actually became to be Jordan. Occupied territories by Jordan. And until 1967, the Jordanian called that name the West Bank. Why the West Bank? Because the Jordan Valley is there, and the Jordan River is there. Jordan of today, I think established in 1947, another artificial country, is at the eastern part of the Jordan River, and that is the western part, then west bank of the Jordan River. Now let's move to the other side. I know that it's a little bit windy and it's not even clean here, and I don't want you to see how bad the situation looks like here. But I don't know if you can see a little bit of it. There's a tower there, and there are 3 towers on the Mount of Olives. That is Augusta Victoria, established by the Lutheran, German Lutheran. But we are on the way to the other side. The Hebrew University, the first one who lectured there was Albert Einstein in South. Whoa, lots of wind. We are living in the desert, and I wonder what you're going to see from the other side. It's not the best viewpoint at the other side, but for me it's important because I want you to see how close is the old city from here. That was the end of Israel. Well, it was supposed to be like that, and the Arab Palestinian country was supposed to establish something like 200-300 meters away from here. Another important thing that you can actually do is to reach that area and to excavate. Sadly, around 2000, the Muslims decided to destroy the Jewish and Christians' evidence of the Temple Mount, and which is horrible. I will never forgive them. Because see, Augusta Victoria is there, and the border was supposed to be somewhere here. They threw everything to the Kidron Valley. Then, thanks God, because of it, we have so many evidence from the Second Temple time that was built by King Herod, and Crusader time as well. Then here, you can actually reach that place, and excavate. You can find so many things. And this is Masuot. Look out, the Temple Mount shifting project. And you can do that. They have a small, lovely museum. And my dears, I do have more than 20,000 videos. Then you can actually subscribe to it and watch me doing it. You can see a little, some people are doing it. It's lovely thing, because you can find so many beautiful evidence from the past. You cannot take it home. You must leave it there. But for example, someone found coins. Then the coins, it's not Earth coins, but it's the coin that she found. But every time that she will go to the Israeli Museum, she will see it. She will love it. Hallelujah for that. Then you can see the Hebrew University. There's another university here of the Mormons. That's the way to it. But you cannot see it from here. It's a beautiful place to visit. Maybe from the viewpoint we will see it a little bit. Thank you. We will walk a little bit to the other side of Mount of Olives, but you can see that the other side of Mount of Olives is kind of green, Israeli green, because there's no rain now. It's, oh, look at the olive trees, and you can see the olive fruit on top of it. We will go a little bit lower, then I have to climb all the way back later on. But from that balcony, you will be able to see the whole city of Jerusalem. Then why it's so green? Well, kind of green. Greener from the other side, because the rain clouds have been stopped by Mount of Olives here, and most of the rain goes to that side. Then the other side is totally desert. Not totally, from time to time you can find some of the clouds are crossing to the other side, but mostly. Jerusalem is holy to three religions. Let's go to the other. To the Jews, of course, they were here before everyone else. Then the one who doesn't know history, and right, for me, the Zionist came only the 19th century, then he is right. The Zionist group is new. But the Zionist is part of so many other organizations that have been here before them. The difference between the others is that the Zionists said we need to build our own country in our whole land. But it didn't mean that we have to destroy others. No, the Zionists accepted everyone. The ones who are not accepting us are most of the Muslims. And lately some of the Europeans that they know nothing about Israel. Israel started from the biblical time. You're looking at the Jewish place. And remember, let's start with it. It started with King David, who turned it into the capital of Israel. David time, 10th century BC. And then Jesus was here too. And the Holy Week was here as well. Jesus, it's only 2,000 years later, or 2,000 years ago, 1,000 years after David's time, and you can see the Mormon University as well. Beautiful place, beautiful place. There's, from time to time they do have beautiful recitals. Then, what we can see here, first of all, this is the Kidron Valley, or the beginning of the Kidron Valley that divided Mount of Olives and Jerusalem. In Jerusalem, and let's make it much better. Yeah, again, so sorry about the wind. I didn't know that it's going to be like that in Tel Aviv. It's so hot and humid, and nothing else moves. And we are on top of kind of one of the highest mountains in Israel. Then the Dome of the Rock is a Muslim site today. According to tradition, Muhammad ascended into heaven from there. But according to the Jewish tradition and according to the Jewish Bible, that was the house of God. The only important place for the Jews. For the Muslims, it's the third most important place. The Muslim side is built on top of the plaza that King Herod built to create the beautiful temple, which was between 2 to 3 times higher than the Dome of the Rock. If you will turn a little bit to the right, you might see 2 great domes, and that is not less than the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, the tomb of Jesus, the place that he was crucified. For the Protestant, it's a little bit outside the wall. Wait. outside the wall, but it's very close to each other. And I'm not going to argue which is the best place, because I believe that both of them are full with good energy. The two white arms represent the Jewish quarter. Those are two synagogues that have been destroyed in 1948 by the Jordanians. The Jordanians occupied the whole city as well, not only the future Arab-Palestinian state, and the whole city of Jerusalem wasn't supposed to be part of them, not a part of the Palestinian, and not part of the Israelis. It was supposed to be part of the United Nations, but I think you know exactly what I mean, what I think about the United Nations. No power. Look how beautiful is Jerusalem! Such an amazing place. Oh, I'm so sorry, so sorry about the wind. I didn't think that it's gonna be like that. Then, guys, it was a pleasure to be with you. And now I'm starting to climb all the way up to take the bus to Tel Aviv and look at the museum. Sorry, at the Hebrew University on Mount Kapos. There's so many other things to see here, and to talk about it, but that was a nice 16 minutes of a beautiful view. Then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you want to support me, yes you can, because I'm not working because of no tourists. Then look at the next to the like button, you will see a shape of a heart. It's called Super Thanks. At the description, the text beneath there, you will find a lot of text about Mount of Olives and 2 more links of Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal, and you can help me to survive that difficult time. Thank you very much. See you in my next video.